Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. I'm Kel McDonald. I make comics you can read at kelmcdonald.com.
I'm Grace Moore. I make jokes you can laugh at or not across the internet under the name Bone Crusher Jank.
And before we got started, Grace, I was just looking to see if there's any new fun and exciting mods. Most of them are ones that I would need to start a new game to use. But they have lightsabers
That
now.
won't do.
If we so chose.
What? The 7-year-old me is just like, oh man, lightsabers? Damn.
We can make Scratch immortal. That's important.
That feels like it would be only an upgrade to our quality of life right there. What is the most benign mod you've ever felt the need to download?
Well, define benign.
Like, not necessarily impacting of, like, the story quality, but just for fun,
So
just for your
most
own...
of the mods that I have downloaded, are just visual. Like, this mod that I have is, sometimes when Gale talks, his beard clips. And modders fixed that. So, we've fixed...
God bless the modders.
We've fixed Gale's beard. And then, this isn't affecting the game we're currently in, because, it won't take effect till I start a new game, but one is, there will be a little exclamation point whenever we're gonna get a camp, cutscene, next time I play.
That's just good.
But here's the lightsabers. So you can witness them.
Yeah. So we've got Steph in the chat. Hi, Steph.
Hi, Steph. I'm showing Grace mods. Hi, Sylphie. So yeah, so someone put in all the lightsabers.
Oh my gosh.
There's a lot of beards that modders put in.
Beard-based modding seems like a popular choice.
So this is another one I did that just makes all the dyes infinite. So that the fashion shows that I've been showing you of what color our clothes can be is a mod.
Oh my gosh.
You're supposed to slowly seek the
so
dyes
here.
out one by one.
I am so totally here for fashion-based mods.
And there's a mod to give Gale a man bun.
That doesn't feel too far off the track, honestly.
There's one that there was a cosplayer at Emerald City for this mod. Withers Big Naturals.
Oh yes.
So yeah, so there was a cosplayer.
Can confirm, have seen the pictures.
Yep.
I just appreciate how we're slowly but surely reaching a point where every character across the realm of high fantasy has a big naturals persona to them. And you know what? As someone with big naturals, I really approve of that.
There's guns. Someone gave guns to everybody.
How long till we get a Scratch Big Naturals mod?
You can give Will better dreads.
Okay, cool. One of the first experiments I had into modding and custom content was adding on a better variety of hairstyles in early versions of The Sims, because it falls into many of the stereotypes of there are 2 hairstyles for black people.
Yeah.
And that is unacceptable.
This is a ring that makes you level 99 plus. Makes everything like maxed out levels. So if you want to be overpowered.
Every day I want to be overpowered.
This mod just replaces Wither's name with Bone Daddy. That's it. That's all it does.
That's all it needs to do. My God. What more does a mod need? It's right there on the tin.
So yeah.
God bless you, modders. God bless you, one and all.
And this is the man bun from the Gale mod for your character.
I just love that for every, hey, what if for this one, there was someone who was like, let's make it happen.
This one just turns Raphael into a gnome.
A devil you know, oh my God. The modders are our future. They truly are.
Alright, I'm gonna mute myself while I blow my nose. Give me a minute.
Okay. To listen to the take of this video where you do in fact hear Kel blowing their nose, you have to be subscribed to the extra special Patreon level. It hasn't been unlocked yet. No one's willing to bid that high on it, so see if you can be the one to unlock it. It's a little Easter egg there for you. For those of you who feel your streams are incomplete without hearing people sneeze and blow their nose.
There is a handsome Squidward Astarion mod.
What?
It just makes Astarion have handsome Squidward face.
Oh, I am really easily entertained. Oh my God, it looks like he's had too many fillers done. Ooh. I mean, too many for me. I don't know how much. Everyone has their own point of too much for fillers. No judgment here.
Just updating some mods.
Did you have, when you were first playing through this... Ooh, more Campos, neat. Did you have, when you were first playing through the game, like an immediate thing that you knew you needed modded?
Well, the first thing I did is I modded the dice to make them look cooler.
Very reasonable. I think the first thing I ever modded in a video game was back during the first Sims run. I downloaded a bunch of costumes from the movie Moulin Rouge to be used as skins for my Sims, and I honestly was worried my mom would find it and I would get in trouble for making sexy Sims. Which is funny because in hindsight, they're pretty milquetoast, considering a lot of video game costumes. But at the time, it felt scandalous.
I mean, in The Sims, they woohoo.
In The Sims, they woohoo!
Sylphie, you should definitely start a new run after Update 8 goes out, because they added new subclasses to everything.
Steph saying that the Sims is very risque. The wild thing is that years later, I ended up working in a temp position with one of the moderators of the Sims mod site that I downloaded the mods from, and it was like, "Wow, you were like Sims royalty!" And his response was, "Yeah, I was." It's just such a weird internet fame moment right there. Cool guy though. Cool guy.
All right. What now?
That's right. We were stealing stuff.
Always. Always be stealing. Always be looting. Always be stealing.
We murdered these guys. Now we're stealing.
It's not enough to simply murder them. It's not a day until we have murdered, looted, and made off with it.
So at Emerald City I got Lae'zel and Astarion's autographs. Lae'zel was more friendly, but I think that is because there were 9 million people in line for Astarion, and he probably felt obligated to get through people quickly.
Yeah, that's gotta be rough.
I gave them a painting to sign by my friend Kat that was Astarion and Lae'zel covered in blood, cleaning their weapons, and it said "Murder Friends," which Lae'zel's voice actress got a real kick out of. She was like, Lae'zel's never looked more happy.
She's in her happy murder place now. The problem is, I'm only talking to you online, and I can't, like, in person be like, do you need some tea? Do you need a hot water and lemon?
I have tea.
For your sinuses?
I have tea.
Okay, cool.
I'm on it.
Excellent. Can't fuss in person, though.
I'm stealing all of their rotten food.
What are you gonna do with it?
Sell it.
Oh, like you do. Like you do.
Something good here. I hope.
The rotten food market is a big deal here in these parts.
The Oak Father's work is never done.
No one back home will ever believe this.
Now just having a moment of mentally going back through, yes, the years I learned to mod games just so I could have better looking Sims. What a time.
The
What a
game
time.
I mod the most is RimWorld.
Yeah. I believe it.
Cause it's
Do you
designed
have, like,
to be
a
moddable.
mod of choice that you think...
Oh,
Is there a mod of choice for you that you think everyone could benefit from?
For RimWorld, there's like 100 that I'm like, I can't play the game without this, so...
What are your, like, must mods for it, though?
I just told you there's 100.
Grace, don't make me go through the list.
Like, one is to pick shapes, so when you're building stuff, it's easier to just be like, make a square. One is like, it reorders stuff in a way that makes more sense. Allison can still hold stuff. I found a meme online. You weren't, jumping into the streams when I played this part, but when you first get Hallison, he is being held captive by goblins, and they have him in a cage as a bear, and someone was someone was like, why didn't he just wild shape into a rat and escape? And so then someone took a picture of Hallison's stats,
Whatever shall it be?
particularly highlighting Intelligence 8.
It just didn't cross his mind, okay?
Everything is clear.
It's like, he didn't do that because he
Oh,
dumb.
no.
What's
Look, we can't
inside?
all have everything. We can't one of us be the full package. Sometimes you got a lot of skills to offer, but one thing is lacking, and sometimes that's your intelligence. Which, honestly, I can understand.
He's got those big beefy arms. He doesn't need intelligence.
He doesn't need to be smart. He's pretty.
Yes. Oh, you know what?
What is needed?
Because I updated my mods, did they fix this? They did! Oh, yay! So one of the mods I had that lets them, get past level 12, made it so the wild shapes were broken, and he couldn't turn into everything. But now he can.
Yay.
So now he can be everything. What's this?
He can be everything to you. Except for smart.
Still alive.
He doesn't need to be smart.
that's
He can turn
progress.
into a bear.
His major character traits, intelligence and bear. They are mutually exclusive.
I'd love to,
Carla,
thanks.
I need you to pick up this barrel of
For
wine.
me?
Looking ahead. Anything of use?
It's not the way I wanted to go, camera.
Sometimes you and the camera have different visions for the story.
Making me sweat.
Carlac, please pick up this bucket of wine.
Have a lot on
Why
my
is she gonna have
mind.
to carry?
And, well, in it.
Alright, we got all these. Picked up that guy, right?
The vat is still, placid. Thousands of tadpoles happily awaiting their hosts. The winged serpent of the Zentarim. It seems their pursuit of profit extends even here.
So you've got a big old thing full of tadpoles that are going to be put in people's brains?
Yes, but
Okay. If Animorphs taught me anything, this might not go well.
that's why... Nope, let me focus on it.
Come on, camera, work
Throw.
with us.
Why is the path interrupted? That's not nice. Okay, what if we moved it first? Okay. Now we're gonna throw it. This what if I pick it up?
Time to press ahead.
Okay, where's the big thing that we just picked up? Throw, throw, throw.
Throw it harder.
Why can't you throw it in the water? Well,
That's some bullshit.
yeah, that's some horse shit. I guess we'll just throw it over there.
We'll just put it in a slightly less convenient location, so it's harder to find said tadpoles.
There's the Mind Flayer tadpole. Ooh. Where's it going? We should probably kill it.
He's making a break for it! After him!
Where is it? Where is it? Where is it?
It's just scuttled on out of there, my god. Little tadpole, I am setting you free. Free into the abyss.
Okay, so we have killed everyone in the basement and on the top floor. And we gotta slowly kill the other floors.
Got to work your way through the killing floors.
Get this guy's stuff. Yes. I like the way that they represent dark vision is, there's like light, coming from Durge's eyeballs.
Yeah, it's a fun way to do it. It also makes you kind of look like you're a living lighthouse a little bit.
Look at all these guts.
Do you have the guts? Yes, all guts. Right here. Pile of viscera. Yes, Steph, you literally cannot get more gutsy than a pile of guts.
Unless you're guts from
Next time
Berserk.
I'm feeling Oh, yeah, that's the exception.
Okay, we killed these people. Cracked wall. Karlak, what weapon do you have? Yeah.
Cracked Wall was the most confusing Red Wall book.
All right.
No one stopped me yet.
Hey, gold.
Honestly. Hey! Free gold!
Now we're stuck because everyone's in the way.
Soldier.
No, why did everyone have to climb in the hole at once?
How many died
Oh.
today?
Guys, just because a hole is there
Many
doesn't mean you're
die
supposed to climb
tomorrow.
into it.
This hole belongs to me.
Exactly what I...
Ever at your service.
If anything, now we all have to argue for legal custody of the hole.
Okay, please take all of our rotten food.
Dear Mr. Moonglow, please take my crap. Please.
Pretty sure it's a lady. You know, she's breaking the glass ceiling on crime.
Yeah. I feel like good for her. Crime belongs to one. But you have to beware because the hammer of justice is unisex. If Batman is believed.
I don't know if I trust Batman. He's a billionaire.
Yeah, there's a lot you can't trust a man. But unfortunately, his quotability comes up a lot.
Giving Astarion all of our special arrows.
Very good.
And Gale all of our
Yes,
spells.
Steph. And he has adopted way too many children to not be really worrying.
I don't know. Adopting kids is the least he could do.
At the very least, yeah. But one of them did grow up and become a cop, so... questionable. There's one thing that is a universal in comics criticism is we all reserve the right to side-eye Wayne. I think public that.
Lately, I've been rewatching Venture Brothers. And still good, but
I'm sure you've got all manner of about all legacy media properties.
Still good, but sure does like to use the R slur.
It's
An honor,
certainly
true soul.
does.
We're among friends.
Fortunately, that comes up a bunch in the audio commentary as
The
well.
absolute war
Audio is
drums
basically
beat
the
loud in
pod
your
forms with-
chest. How may I serve?
But no, for all of its problems, Venture Brothers is always gonna hold a special in my heart.
Someone animated, Dr. Venture and Dr. Girlfriend, to stand-up audio about a trans woman swimmer, and which is the
Yes, I've seen
Yeah.
this.
the like that's bullshit, and it's like, yeah, I know. No, the bullshit is that you suddenly care about women swimming, like.
Cut on that. I have a dog at you. Oh my goodness.
Slaughter well, true soul.
I just love the people who do fan animation like that. It's beautiful stuff, honestly. There's this one animator who just does like high fantasy and D&D style stuff to different audio clips across pop culture, and the one that really warmed my heart recently was they've got there's a Taskmaster Jr., just a kid talking about a rock they found and them being like, oh, do you believe in rock magic? Yes, I'm in a coven. Oh, like witches? Yes, there's 5 of us. Oh, do you do good? It depends. And just animating that whole exchange into like a child and her coven, it made a part of me that I didn't know needed soothing soothed, and I love it.
You witnessed assaulting someone.
Creative
You're
animation
headed
is
for
the
the
best.
cells.
So I guess that's kind of redundant to say creative animation, but like, take context and making a new, fun, wacky context for its good stuff.
Victory awaits.
You're breaking up a little bit. You were roboting toward the end. I did make out what you said, but you were roboting.
The unfortunate thing is I was roboting about being actually a robot, and this is how I tell you.
Oh no.
On stream when my internet breaks up.
Oh, he reached for his buddy as he died.
Aww. That's so romantic. Aww. We must send them both to Valhalla so they can be together now.
Gone with the weave.
For a little bit, it sounded like he said Gone with the Wind.
What a time to pull out that reference.
This is my time.
Okay.
Coming through.
Can we get him? No.
It is cool.
That was kind of pathetic, Will.
Ready for battle. A wise move.
Never a dull moment. Breathe deep and move.
Can't give up.
My inner old lady is gonna keep showing with every time you cough me going, oh.
I'm sorry.
No, I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry.
There's an illithid parasite in that corpse. You should take a look.
Bring it some worms.
Oh, hell yeah. Get some worms. Get some worms.
Something slimy seems to be dripping from the rafters above.
Now have a new mini quest to collect all of the pieces of this silver set across the many, many dungeons to loot.
I mean, that's the plan.
Yeah.
Might be useful.
Oop. Mucus is blocking my way.
Mucus doesn't show up enough as a plot point in high fantasy. I really think so. I know you're just collecting the mugs to resell them, but I feel like just having a mug of beer that you find in a dungeon would be kind of a bad idea to drink.
Well, this isn't a dungeon. This is a castle for cultists.
Okay, but I feel like Cultist Castle is even worse. Just finding the random drink of a Cultist Castle and going like, yeah, sure, free beer.
They gotta feed their members. There's bustling
They gotta feed
trade
their members,
in here.
But what do you think is their standard of quality?
I don't know. Ketherick Thorn is a general. He seems... We saw his bedroom. He seems like he's got his shit together.
Do we think he's like pouring out Heineken for the average foot soldier, though?
An army marches
like
on its
Coors Light
stomach,
situation?
Grace. He seems like he knows
That's
strategy.
true. Strategy, but does he know drink quality? Watch it turn out this is an army that only drinks like really watery IPAs or something.
He's at least giving them course or like something average
or above, yeah.
Yeah, like so he's not gonna be poison. It just might not be the best out there. It's not gonna be artisanal craft beer.
It's gonna be very middle of the road. Like you'll buy it if it's on sale, but you won't go out of your way to order it here. That you're drinking, just finding it in cups in this castle.
Okay, we want to not kill the mobster lady. So, I'm gonna start a fight, and if she joins the fight, I'm gonna reload. Let's see. Astarion, I want you right here.
want you right here by my side for all time.
Oh, enough waiting.
Roselle,
Crave blood.
you gotta drink some potions.
She belongs to everyone. Good. That's the point.
Well, we're friends, right? All one under the absolute.
Don't bloody mind it all of a sudden.
Actually, we might need to go back to Last Light In. We have a lot of stuff, and we need to sell it.
Guys, we may have looted too much stuff.
I wish we'd gear up and head out. All this standing around is making me antsy.
Got to have a plan first. Got to trust Jahira to come.
I sold a pair of boots to that traitor. Can't believe it.
Wrong person.
I can do better. I must.
See if there's anything you need. We don't know when the next blow might land.
Great. We can buy stuff from her. Yay, she has the potion we like.
Oh, hell yeah.
Alright.
Take care now.
It'd be such a power move if this or another
More can be
RPG had a
cranky and
game
mean.
where you
She
see
looks
all of
after
the
us.
different people you can sell
So,
to
stock
get
up, all right?
together in a single scene
'Cause you
and
need
be like,
all the help you can get to bring her home.
wait, how much were they selling you? What did they sell you? Have them all compare notes, and then you have to fight them all at once.
I think they all charge the same amount, unfortunately.
I know, I just love the idea of them all teaming up
I
against you.
feel like it would be more, wait,
Pleasure doing business with you.
did they steal all your shit? Did they pull that cloud thing, and have the vampire guy steal all your shit?
Jahira wants to know about supplies. When we make it home.
Freshened up and ready to fight.
Just about. Shouldn't hang around too long, though.
This place gives me the
Yeah, but if
creeps.
you roll high, you get off scot-free. If you roll low, though, you're put on, customer probation or something.
Yeah. Who could have done this? We've got to find the person who did this. Durge says in the hot dog suit.
I feel like Durge could pull off that hot dog suit.
To make us lords.
Alright. Saving once again. do we want to summon Shovel or the dog?
Ooh. I do love Shovel, but I do also love a dog. So either way, we get a wonderful time.
Let's get Shovel out here. It's been a while.
Shovel!
Hi, Shovel.
Shovel is bored. Shovel wants to murder Eyes.
I think you could say I really dig Shovel.
Bored.
We did the right thing by summoning Shovel.
Yeah. Yes, this decision is immediately justified.
They bloody killed her. What now? Are we next?
Speak to me.
Quiet. Both of you. Destroy.
Sweet little Shovel.
You were witnessed assaulting someone. You're headed for the cells.
Oops, someone saw you commit a crime.
Time for a cup.
Trying to think if in real life I would rather be able to, at a moment's notice, summon Shovel or a talking dog, and I feel like either one would really improve my quality of life.
On the move.
Battle favors the fearless. 2 steps at a time. speak, they burn. I won't give in. Need to find a way forward.
I know it wouldn't work with the game mechanics, but what if you could just throw shovel at an enemy? See what happens.
I mean, you could. It would kill
No.
Shovel, but,
Oh no! No, that's the opposite of what I want. I just feel like being able to fastball special shovel into a fight should theoretically lead to only good things. Theoretically. I guess not in practice.
Onward.
Fresh orders? Yes.
There's a mod out there where every time you fire a ranged attack, it's just someone's voice going, "Pew!" Like, out
I
there.
think they killed Shovel.
No!
Poor
Dare
Shovel.
they? I have to plant a red fern for Shovel now.
May the carrion birds grow fat on you.
This poor peasant only has 6 things of health.
On one hand, I pity them. On the other hand, they got in our way.
That's what you get for joining a cult.
That's what you get! That's what you get! That's what you get for hanging out in spooky castles with a cult.
No time to waste.
Had you been like a domestic
Swords
suburban
and
cult, you
sorcery.
might have stood a chance. But nah,
No
Nah.
choice but to keep going.
not here. Not here, friend.
Time to press ahead.
What should I do? On I go.
It's gonna really suck for the remaining members of this cult when they have to mop up all these puddles of blood after this
Oh,
fight.
there won't be remaining members of this cult.
Oh, there will be no one left. If there were like 2 survivors though, and they were like, well, this
Right away.
doesn't feel like it's a very good sign for how our membership is gonna look in the near future. Be an especially crappy day for those 2.
Stealing everything.
They didn't want it sealed. They should have had it nailed down.
My energy wanes. Time to rest.
Let that foot in my back.
Durge is stuck.
Our enemies still draw breath.
Like physically or emotionally?
Can't give up now.
Physically. She's
Ah.
still here. I wonder if she'll sell stuff to us.
We gotta find out.
Ever at your
She
service.
will. She doesn't care.
Like, well, I know I just saw some shit go down, but a dollar's a dollar.
True so.
Best keep your hands to yourself. You're being watched.
Just hands you your money and he's like, thank you, come again.
Best keep your hands to yourself.
Oak Father, watch over your servant.
All these different titles, Adept, Pilgrim. I feel like as soon as someone starts saying, yeah, you're Zealot, that's your role here, that point to start questioning your choices.
All is ash and meat.
Listen, we're looting these bodies, whether you want us to or not. Loot that body.
You can get on board or you can get out of the way. There's no third option. get with the times or get left behind, as they say.
Okay, so all the pilgrims don't have anything. Got it.
Best keep your hands to yourself.
Items you could loot was a void bulb.
Yep,
I know is in no way gonna be the thing.
It's a grenade that you throw, and then it makes like a black hole.
That's actually, which was that it grew a very sad tulip. Yeah, you're way cool. Void bulb.
Yes?
Why do we even bother with the term grenade? That's way better.
Nothing hurts anymore. Just what I wish I had a bag of holding.
What shall it be?
I am listening. Let us see. Hey, good looking.
Where am I? What's going on?
Alright, we got everybody.
Yay! It's like these pilgrims have been pillaged.
Something like that.
Yeah. It was a pill ending for them.
this guy up here?
Nobody's hanging out in the rafters, and that's
never good.
That's curious.
that's a little sus, you know?
It's Roa you want. We only talk when you've misbehaved.
So she's a mobster. I don't know why she
know,
ran
he
up
is-
here.
Oh.
That's kind of weird. Alright, I need...
Mobsters who famously hang out in rafters, you know?
Karlak, I need you to bust this open. Or not.
Let's get going.
Hey, break something for me.
All's well that ends.
We're gonna get some,
Not as bad as it could have.
cool, backstory time.
Ooh, fun.
By shoving our hand in this gross
Through
hole.
a narrow crack in the wall, you hear
Gross.
something
You get to dig
shift
through
against
mucus for
stone.
backstory.
The pulse of a crawling, living thing.
It's already wild. The best way to get a backstory is to stick your hand in a mysterious gooey hole. You didn't stick your hand in the hole good.
You can't quite catch a glimpse, but you recognize this feeling. The same alien presence you felt on the Nautiloid.
Reach in.
Your awareness unfolds, expanding through every wall in the tower, every mind. A vast living network extending down into the dark, where something...
So it's a mind-expanding
waits.
mucus.
No! Pull away! Pull away! It's a trap!
Tendrils snap like iron cords around your wrist. That presence in your mind looms large, closer now.
Sal's telling you, get your hand out of there, so help me. No.
The tendrils tighten, and suddenly
Mucus
you
wants
are
your hand.
elsewhere. The presence is no longer approaching you, but encircling you, observing you.
Well, this is different.
A pause, as if it struggles to compress its vast being down into terms you can understand.
This is the voice they have given me. To better speak to your kind without breaking you. I was once a servant of the grand design.
This is wild.
Now I'm a slave to theirs. But you were the jeweled hope for their design. But now, you are their flaw. You abandoned me. You left me the slave of the puny chosen. Used bind this world. But I cannot bind you. You must come to me, so I can become myself again.
A world away, the grip on you tightens. A desperate, drowning thing that pulls you down with it.
This is real weird.
What is wrong with you? Pull away!
Lae'zel, we were getting important backstory about ourselves.
Yeah, and she didn't like it.
Alright, we got a million, I'm actually gonna save and see what submitting does.
I'm curious, definitely. Happens when you submit to the squiggly lines.
Careful. It nearly
had you.
bit as disgusting as the first time.
You just got pulled into that crack. Hole was made for you.
Okay. This is where we were before.
Bless you. There is so much mucus in this map.
So much mucus in this map and so much mucus in my face.
Mucus is kind of the theme for tonight, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a thematic map. And in that evening, all were mucus, and mucus were all.
We have to jump.
Go back in and rediscover that specific mucus.
So, Grace, what do you think is going on with Dark Urge and the mucus?
Assuming some Lovecraftian shit at this point, honestly. Just some kind of weird, like, cosmic mucus. tentacles really threw me for a loop, so I don't know, maybe like your dark urge is like some kind of prophesized thing that's connected to dark design of what the mucus was originally supposed to be for.
How much D&D lore do you know?
Probably not enough. Probably not enough.
Welcome back, true soul. You've come in the spirit of trade.
That's about all I can guess at this point. Oh, it's her again.
Yep, we're buying her shit.
I want you to stop flirting with my boyfriend. You're making him uncomfortable. That's what I want. Raj. And you getting raided now. Oh dear. Here comes the raiding.
Hi, Spike. We're getting raided. Thank you for the raid, Spike. We've just finished murdering everyone in Moonrise Tower. Now we're buying stuff from a creepy lady who keeps hitting on our boyfriend. I think we bought all her important shit.
Ask her if she wants to buy some mucus. We found a whole mother load of that.
We're gonna sell her some shitty swords. We're gonna.
Okay, that'll do.
We're gonna sell her stuff we took off the dead bodies of her friends.
You hit on our boyfriend, and that's all you get. Honestly, that's the best that we can promise you. Please, valued friend, buy these mucus-encrusted swords we found. Good stuff. See, I just feel like reach into a hole and get pulled in by evil and mucus feels like one of my elderly aunt's ideas of what Dungeons and Dragons games consists of.
Hey, Matt, Matt, you know D&D things. We just talked to a giant thing with tentacles that told us it was once a slave of the Grand Design, and now it is a slave of someone else and wants us to free it. Do you know what that is? I was asking Grace to take a guess.
I like that the response we've already gotten is there are so many things with tentacles. Like, yeah.
Does the Grand Design clue you in, Matt?
Wanting to say, well, grand design is subjective. It's an okay design. I've got no issue with it.
There's some Githyanki over here we gotta fight.
Oh, okay. Mix it up a little.
Blackett's warriors are upon us.
Damn, there's just too many tentacle-related entities in the breadth of the D&D lore. Yes.
Failed to kill you. I won't make the same mistake.
Alright, we're gonna have
Death is but a word
Gale
away.
ice these people. Because that's my favorite spell.
It looked like a floaty, wiggly of tubes.
There were a lot of very big tentacles.
Big ones and little ones.
I'm heating up.
Tentacles for every taste.
I mean, the clue is that we do have mind flare tadpoles in our brains.
Hungry for the slaughter.
And mind flayers have tentacles.
Oh my gosh, if it's a flump, I'm gonna freak out. If it's just a real scary flump, that would be very fun.
I love that Astarion gets to attack 3 times in one turn.
He's earned it.
Swift and lethal. You bow, or you break.
We were talking to an Elder Brain. That's the big spoiler, that we were talking to an Elder Brain.
Ah, I see.
The Elder Brain was asking us for help. That guy's dead.
Elder Brain just needs help remembering where it left its. Wants someone to listen to its anecdotes from 30 years ago.
It was in the walls of the castle where we murdered everybody, and it asked us for help. So the bad guys that were fighting, the cultists, clearly did something to the Elder Brain.
Not cool. Not cool.
It is an Elder Brain.
Unleash me.
No, but aren't we meant to respect our elders?
Not Elder Brains, because they want to enslave everybody and
okay.
turn them into mind flayers.
Okay, yeah, that deserves some disrespect.
Yeah, so basically, Matt, the plot of Baldur's Gate is you get a tadpole in your brain, but then there's something weird about our tadpoles because we don't turn into mind flayers right away, and we aren't turning into mind flayers, period.
We shall prevail.
So the question becomes, what happened that made our tadpoles different from other people's tadpoles?
Battle favors the fearless.
What shenanigans are going on? And so now we have an Elder Brain that has been trapped or enslaved somehow.
I will take the artifact for my queen.
Every guess I have right now feels like really elementary, but my first one is it possible that we got stuck with, like, Wish.com tadpoles?
Another fight. Let's go.
They were just a not great batch or something.
Matt is blaming a god, for whatever nonsense is going on in Baldur's Gate.
At the end of the day, blaming a god, as you will, is a good way to go about a lot of things.
The guy who, we are, whose castle we are currently infiltrating is a dude who cannot die.
I am ready.
And he, had a bunch of shit that worships Mercule.
Yield or die.
Later, Matt.
Bye forever, pal.
One can't always be a gentleman.
We're just gonna use all our spells until this lady's done.
Now this is my happy place.
Let's end this.
resist, Shadowheart. How could you?
All right, Karlak. It's go time.
Shadowheart, you done buffed
Yes.
it again.
A bold maneuver.
Minthara fell down.
No. Bruce is not having a great
go.
night.
Let's spill some blood. The psionic detector alerted us to the Githyanki attack. Looks like Voss was good for his word.
Alright, we gotta talk to Lae'zel. Our girl.
It is as
Give us
we
the
knew.
answers.
My people have
Or
turned
don't,
their
you know, it's just
blades
nice to
against
touch
us.
base.
They will emerge from the shadows and descend from the skies, and we will grant them their only just fate. Death.
I love Lae'zel.
What's on your mind?
No one else cares that Lae'zel's people attacked us. Only Lae'zel cares.
Shall we continue?
Wretched thing. Pull yourself together.
Hard to believe that such formidable warriors could have fallen. And to whom?
Okay.
Mind never quiet.
We gotta update everybody's outfits.
Yeah. Time for some dress up.
I feel like we still got that guy's mom.
We're not giving it back.
I mean, we killed him.
She's our mom now.
Yeah, we killed him. We don't have to give him his mom.
Every night, pull it out in camp and be like, Mom, how am I doing? Mom, you wouldn't believe the day we had. I got stuck in a cave full of mucus. What does it mean?
What does it all mean?
What does it mean?
Now we gotta put all our books away. Well, we didn't read this one. Do what has been asked of you. Stop the interlopers. Take back what is mine, else your punishment will be severe by orders of your queen. We have so much food that it makes Durge 200 pounds over the limit.
Oh my god. I think that's too much food.
Nah.
Hey ho. I'll just go out there and become like a roving
Keep it together.
band of ne'er-do-wells that constantly go, have you eaten? Do you need a little snack? To everyone we encounter. Did you eat? Did you eat? Before we fight, did you eat?
It's probably mostly alcohol. Just to make sure the party has food.
First, you need to make sure everyone has food. Next, you'll need to make sure everyone has and everyone has written home recently.
That's not what I wanted to do. Okay, here we go. This is where Mommy Dearest can live. This is where all the plot important items are.
This is our plot box.
Yes.
Now, whatever you do, don't forget where you put the plot box. Otherwise, it becomes a plot MacGuffin. Yay, we get to play dress up with the whole party some more. Make sure everyone's looking good. It's like such a blessing to be able to say we have so many members of this team that can just look good in anything. Truly.
What comes now?
Do have to go off mic for just a second, but I will be right back.
Waiting. I crave blood.
Father, They will die for you.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Thank you. It's so good to be back after all this time. Yeah, I appreciate what Steph is saying in the chat of, we have a party that's sexy but full of worms. Not incorrect.
I have only given Astarion and Minthara worms, because they are the ones that want the worms.
They are the only ones that are worm-worthy.
They're the only ones that asked.
Would you say they really wormed their way into your heart?
Yes.
Or just into your brain? The worm.
So many of these gloves are for monks, and we do not have a monk on the team.
At what point do you have to say you've overcommitted to collecting gloves that you're not actually going to use?
I just want to keep all the gloves that have a name.
I just think they're neat.
Okay, are any of these hats useful?
It doesn't have to be useful as long as it looks good. That's the point of a hat.
Arcane Arcuity. This one's Storm stuff. Robes of exquisite focus. Okay, I think we can put everything away. might be better for him.
Still in control. Just.
I've reached the point in the game where I have so much money that that's what's really weighing me down.
Oh no, this fortune has become a burden.
We're all rested up.
But are you rested and ready to face some more
Come to
mucus?
kill me again, darling. Darling, I thought you'd never ask. I'll see you tonight. I'm all pointy ears, my love.
You gotta kiss him.
Can't get enough.
Yes, that guy.
I'm not
Yes,
surprised.
Yeah.
Most of the people that raided with Spike left while I was changing everyone's outfits.
You are perfect.
Yes, that vamp.
Every
Yes,
time.
that vamp. Their loss.
Oh, we need a Starian to cure us, because biting us was for his benefit.
I have such a headache.
No, we're super strong.
Greetings.
That mucus isn't gonna know what hit it.
We gotta talk to our dog.
Amigos.
Dog.
Hope you're keeping well, friend.
Oh, what a good dog. What a good dog.
Petting all the dogs.
Pet dog. Kiss that vamp.
Well met.
All the good shit.
That's the spirit.
What's on your mind?
Hell yes.
Lady of Sorrows, guide us. Did you want something? All right. Some.
Alright, we got Gale, we got Astarion. We need our favorite war criminal.
You wish to consult me? Good. I do not like to stand idle.
And now we need our bear.
Yay! The gang's all here.
He's all the way up here. This is very antisocial of him.
He's a lonely bear.
Oakfather preserve you.
Or a loner bear.
Then you'll have me. Lead on.
Alright, I got everybody.
Jahira wants to know about supplies. Will we make it home?
Burning through our oil, but it should just about. See if there's anything you need. We don't know when the next blow might land.
Oh, she's letting us down. She doesn't have the potion we need.
Ah, boo.
Boo. Boo hiss.
Take care now.
What do you gotta do for a potion in this town?
Don't you know that we need those potions?
We need them.
Mole can be cranky and mean, but she looks after us. So stock up, all right? Because you need all the help you can get to bring her home.
Oh, but he has it.
All right. Came through for us.
Good job, kid.
You done good, kid. You done good.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Count your lucky stars.
It ain't pretty, but it can take a beating.
See if there's anything you need. We don't know when the next blow might land. Take care now.
The air is ripe with magic.
You Graven Guard's still alive.
He better. Dead. Bloodless is heavy. Not as long as we can put up a fight with them.
That's for a good cause.
Our asses. Still breathing, despite everything.
That's right, we have worms. Worms to distribute.
Gotta dish out those worms. Hey kid, can I interest you in a worm?
How delicious.
see any movement out there.
Too dark to tell.
I bet they're close.
Got to trust
Watching.
I don't.
I do.
That's why we're still standing around.
There you go. All worms distributed. This is Astarian's brain.
Hey.
Full of worms.
Your brain on worms.
Yep. Full of worms.
No time to rest.
Yeah. That's more where that came from.
So we're almost done with Act 2. All that's left is the big temple. And all of its very silly puzzles.
Temple's known for their silly puzzles.
Yep.
I have to ask, Astarian.
A lot of skeletons and corpses
Do
around
people taste
here.
different from one another when you feed?
All depends. A clean neck certainly helps.
Come on. You know I'm talking about their blood.
Of course. There are different vintages. Young Noble is wonderful if you can get it, but Crone has its charms too.
You heard it here first. Astarian thinks that blood ages like wine. Am I going the right way? Yes. I like that you can see Last Light Inn's barrier from far away.
Yeah.
It's a nice little background detail.
Definitely a nice touch.
This is Astarian's sack of shit to steal back.
Let's move.
So that was the entrance. Everyone on the elevator?
Better be on here. I'm not making a second trip.
Yep. Now that we don't have specific goals that were time sensitive, we can take our time with the Temple of Shar. And slowly kill everything inside of it.
Really missed some potential by not calling her followers charlatans.
Shar, singer of eternal night, protector of the lost and forgotten.
I will say she does have her aesthetics down.
Cross from light into darkness.
Something to be
Give
said
your
for that,
life
definitely.
To the shadows. Offer your pain to Shar's embrace. Hear the night song. The rain of night comes in 1,000 falling leaves.
Can we go down there? No. Or maybe we can go down there. I'm gonna save before I accidentally jump to my death.
Good thinking. Good thinking.
We cannot go down there. Okay, so that's the main way. This is the way for people who can't solve the puzzle.
darkness, beauty is equal and wealth unseen.
I don't know about that.
Little mushrooms in here. Better. Mushrooms growing on mushrooms.
Mushroom party. Oh.
Yeah.
I just fell down and hurt myself a lot.
Aw. I hurt myself today in the Temple of Shar. I feel like
that's the appropriate way to... Yeah. That's probably what she wants you to do.
That's the special falling down chamber for her followers.
This guy's trying to ambush us, but...
Soldier.
Let's turn someone inside out.
What to do? Open up.
I hate to say it, but it's
yeah, we're getting
past 10 and I'm starting to fade a little bit here.
Careful, I'm behind.
Because I like seeing people fall down in a boom chamber.
At least things have stayed interesting.
I think this is a good place to call it. We found a nice little dining room. Thanks folks for watching.
Nice.
I'll be back. I'll stream art on Tuesday. And then on Thursday is my stream with my friend Bones, where we're reading through Berserk volume by volume. So if you want to join us for that, please do so. And then I will have more Baldur's Gate Sunday night. Have a good one.